Get fast, reliable internet for any budget. Now, qualifying customers can get Xfinity Internet free through the Affordable Connectivity Program. That's right, free high-speed internet from Xfinity. And Internet Essentials customers can get equipment included at no extra cost. Get started today.
It's time to knock some things off your bucket list. First up, travel the world. If you've always wanted to visit Hong Kong or vacation in the Swiss Alps and wondered what it was like, well, Jeanette, Yvette, and Tina got the scoop for you. These jet setting divas are always at some fun and exotic place experiencing the best of what life has to offer. And each week, they'll tell you all about it. These ladies are always high-flying loads of fun.
Hi, I'm Jeanette.
And I'm Yvette.
And I'm Tina, and we are the Jet Setting Divas. Hey, ladies.
Hey, what's been going on?
Oh, nothing much. How's it going?
Pretty good. I just got back on a weekend trip to Cayman Islands. It was really good. One thing I will tell you as far as a travel hack for Cayman Islands is that they'll, and Tina, maybe you have to think about this for your upcoming trip. They'll let you take as many liquid items as you would like to there. But then when I got ready to come back, they were confiscating so many things. And they gave us this one little bitty bag, and plastic bag, and they said you can put all of your liquid items in this bag. And most people's liquid items wouldn't even fit in that bag. And then they just took the rest of them.
Your liquid items? So you're talking about your 3-ounce items?
Yes, your 3-ounce items.
What
but they give you like they give you when you're going to Cayman's, of course, they don't check any of that. But when you're coming back, they give you a little small bag. I'll actually post it on our social media. I was going to do a reel on it where I tell people to beware. Don't take all of these items there to these foreign places, because a lot of times when you get ready to come back, they're going to confiscate those items. And they had this big pile of items of everything that they have confiscated from people.
But can you give an example of what it was? Was it liquor?
They were taking liquor. They were taking lotion. But they only allow a little container about this size, a little plastic bag about this size. So normally the size of items that we have that we can carry through the airports here in the United States, they don't allow all of those items.
Okay, so it's multi-items. So it's like
multiple items, and they give you a little small plastic bag. They took people's shots. They took their alcohol. They took their lotion.
Is it mainly alcohol? Because I keep hearing alcohol.
No, they took my lotion. They'll take mouthwash, anything. They even took things that I had never had taken here in the United States, like body spray, just like aerosol type feminine spray. I had never had those types of items taken, like deodorant type spray. So they were just taking so many.
That's crazy.
It's not liquid. That's not liquid. Right. So Tina, beware on your upcoming trip. They took things that I would normally have never had.
So
taken
if it was more than a sandwich bag, if it was bigger than a sandwich bag,
if it couldn't fit in there, they took it.
But okay, so that's so carry on. So if you had to do all that, I could just throw it in my check bag because I'm
if you're going to check a bag, and I didn't have a check bag. Yeah, now that's another option. I didn't check any bags. That's another option. We could have left back out of the airport. So I would just say a travel hack if you're going to go to Cayman Islands. And again, Tina, I said that you should check for your Costa Rica trip to see what size items you could take. And do you need to check those items? Because after you get up there, I didn't really want to go all the way back out to check a bag to bring those items through.
Okay, I definitely look into it, but I pretty much I'm bringing alcohol, so I'm definitely going to check a bag.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's good to know.
I think it's good to know.
Okay,
so tell us about the excitement of the trip.
Yeah, tell us what happened. Great. Yeah.
So it was really a good trip. We stayed at we stayed in an Airbnb. That was really nice. And then we also spent one day at a resort there. I'll be doing a reel on that. It is Seafire Kipson Resort in Grand Cayman Islands, and it was really, really nice. You drive on the opposite side of the road. So I had a little bit of that experience when we went to Turks. So I was able to use that experience and help out on that trip.
Okay.
And I would just say overall, it was just kind of a relaxing trip. I just moved, so I really didn't do as many things as I normally would do on a trip. It was just more of relaxation on the beach.
Okay, great. And the weather was great.
The weather was absolutely wonderful. Yes. Tina, let's tell us about your upcoming trip. I want to hear about this too. Where are you going to?
So as you can see, I have my hair piece here. I have my hair. I'm trying out some things. I'm getting ready to go to Costa Rica next week, and it's for a birthday party with a lot of agenda items. So I just wanted to make sure I had all of my attire. So I've been laying things out. Definitely packing right now. So I'm just in a packing phase, and I'll be there for a week. Other than that, that's it.
So you know how we do Jet Setting Divas when we get ready to go on our trips. we I don't know, like other people, but I know I usually buy, a couple of things. I always want a new outfit,
Yes. Yeah. And you know what? I always have to do a dry run because, when you get to a certain age, what may have fit the last time may not fit this time. And what may, and I definitely feel like, and it also helps eliminate me packing too much because I just really want to pack specific and pack, so I can eliminate because I'm bringing a lot of things for the event. So I definitely wanted to have some space in my luggage.
That's a good idea. I started planning too as I go places what I'm going to wear each day. I didn't do that this time because I just moved, but that's a good idea.
Yeah. How about you, Yvette? I know you're. It looked like you're at some beautiful location right now.
I don't know. The beach is back there. Y'all probably can't see it. You can't see it. The beach is back there. My family
looks like you're in a beach house.
My family is back
it's out there on the patio. I see them out there.
Patio. And so, I'm like on a very small trip. I'm not far away from home. It's just a small getaway, to just kind of recharge, enjoy some time with my sisters and, just do some things that we don't normally do. It's always good to get away, and I was like glad I was away from home because we had a water leak at home. I know this is probably just something crazy.
My God.
And my husband, and it was above our stairs. So it's just like totally a disaster at my house right now. So I'm glad I'm here spending time, with my family. And we're out at the beach, having dinner, having wine, just chilling and just having a relaxing time.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. I know you left in the middle of a storm. I mean, right after the storm, but because we, after having 60 days of just 100-degree weather, we turned around and had, 12, 13 hours nonstop of rain in Texas. So,
and I was like, what in the world is going on? It hasn't rained in 60 days. As soon as I get ready to leave home and go somewhere, I was supposed to leave on Monday. It started storming and just flooding. But you know what? Something told me, because I woke up really early Monday morning and I was like, I'm about to change this trip. I'm not even going to try to even go out there. I'm just going to fly out tomorrow, which was Tuesday, which was yesterday.
What did you decide? You were originally leaving on Monday and then you decided to leave Tuesday because of the weather?
And I was surprised. Do you know that plane left?
That's good.
That plane did not cancel. It left, but I just canceled. I just rebooked to the same time the next day.
Okay, that's a good travel hack.
So how did you know? So what because a lot of people would love to do that, but some people fear it. Some people probably wanted to do it, but didn't know. What gave you the wherewithal to go ahead and say, you know what, I'm gonna move it and know that your airline wasn't gonna charge you anything? What was
I got up that morning and I started watching the news. So pay attention to your weather, the news, and they was talking about, rain is coming in, and it wasn't even really raining yet. Because it started raining really hard at my house, maybe about 8:00, probably about the time that I was probably supposed to be leaving home. So it just, an inkling just told me, change it. But when I logged into my American Airlines app, it told me travel advisory. It had a travel advisory on it. And you can click that and it gives you the opportunity to change your trip.
Oh, okay.
When I went to click it wouldn't let me change it. So I actually had to call them.
Oh, wow.
And they also had gave me, I was on a list to receive a $500 and something credit. So I was like, darn, but you had to be at the airport.
Oh,
okay. So where are you at, Yvette? Where are you at exactly?
I'm in Galveston.
Okay.
I'm west of Galveston, almost to Freeport. I'm between Freeport and Galveston, close to a beach called Jamaica Beach.
Okay. So that's our home away from home. So for people that are in Texas, that's our beach resort area.
Yeah. I've got one more question for you for our listeners, Yvette. I know you said that you changed that flight. Was it of no charge? Did you say if you had went to the airport, you would have gotten a credit? Can you explain that just a little bit more?
Yeah. So on that particular flight, I guess they knew the weather was going to be bad. So there was a travel alert on that flight. So they knew that. So I had to call them. I couldn't do it online, and all they did was switched it to whatever date.
No fees or anything.
No fees, no anything. But I think that particular flight was full to the max. And so they was trying to get people to change their flight, which I could because I was flexible. So if you are flexible and they will give you a credit, go for it.
Yeah, because that's another trip you can take.
Yeah, that's exactly.
But the trick is that you must go to the airport to get that.
You can't, because you can't I wish they email me and say, and I'll just change it. No, you gotta go to the airport in order for them to call your name and change your trip and give you the credit.
Yeah.
So nothing's free again in life. So
no.
Yeah. So it's amazing. I mean, people are out and about. I know the kids are back in school and everyone's kind of getting back to the fall travel season right about now. But we're in Texas and we know it's hurricane season. We get a lot of weather issues going on, and that's just kind of how it is. But you make adjustments. But that's good to know that there are airlines that are gonna stand up and give you a credit and let you move your flights and make sure that you're safe.
I like that we're giving information too for people that we know that if you do have that flexibility that you can change those dates maybe to the next day. If you got bad weather coming in, if there's advisories, check that out, call. So there's all kind of options that people don't know anything about. So I'm glad that we're giving out some good information, travel information.
Yeah, because I even see on the news here recently, there have been a lot of private airplanes and planes that have been making crash landings down to just emergency landing. And people, I know everybody wants to go where they want to go and be, but you know what? Sometimes you just have to sit back and say, just like Yvette did, and say, the weather's bad. It just may not be a good time to travel, and make those conscious decisions to be safe. Instead of just wanting to get there.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the best thing to do.
Yeah, I like that. So what else is going on? Any other travel? I'm actually going to take a quick weekend over to Atlanta. I'm going to leave on Saturday and I'm going to go over to Atlanta and just hang out for, till Monday. And, because I didn't have anything to do. Y'all gone and y'all out of town. I'm going to find.
Okay, you already did that. Came back?
Huh? No, I'm leaving on Saturday morning.
Oh, okay. All right.
And I gotta tell you,
you're going Saturday to Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah, and I gotta tell you, I went to our favorite place, and guess what?
You got the deal
trip for $40.
Okay, so those deals are there again because a few weeks ago you were telling us you went and you weren't able to find any deals. Yep. What time did you go? Because you were telling us the lines were really long.
So I woke up.
Did you go to the airport or did you go online to find the deal?
I went on. Well, I've been seeing it. Actually, I'd been seeing it online. I saw it online, and I said, okay, so this was like Saturday, which is really. So Sunday, I woke up. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see what's out there. Went there, and I think the flight was like $100 or $80 or something like that, and then got there, and it was $40.
Wow, round trip. Wow.
So I said, hey,
you should have got me a ticket too.
I know, but it was kind of one of those. And then and another good thing while I was there, as I was listening, people are always buying tickets. And there was a lady next to me, and she, came up and bought a ticket to Cancun, and we're still there. And then someone else came, bought a ticket to Cancun. I'm listening to the dates. You could go round trip to Cancun September I think the 18th, around the 17th, 18th, through like the 30th or something like that. It was $87.
Wow.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
We're actually going in
yeah.
December.
I was like, what? I said round trip for $87. But this was in the next month. So it's another thing you can do is always listen, see where other people are going, because they found a deal too.
So there's some good deals with Spirit out there.
Yes,
at the airport.
There are some
I'll be going back there. A long drive now, but I'll be going back to the airport.
Yeah, so it's interesting, but travel. It's that time of year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is anything else? Yeah, anything else going on in the travel world y'all want to talk about?
Nothing else on my end. I'm just getting ready for a few more trips later this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Yvette?
Yeah. So as you see, we really want to, send our love and support to one of our podcaster from our podcast family, Jason. He was the teen whisperer, and we definitely want to wish his family just love and support and give our hearts out to them, because we lost Jason this past weekend, and it's been heartbreaking. He was such a great person to be a mentor to our teens, and he lost his battle with cancer on this weekend, and just hate to hear that.
One thing that I do remember about him is him talking to us about how
we met Jason,
Yeah.
And it was good. He was definitely excited about our podcast as we were of his, and wishing that he was there when our kids were those ages.
That's exactly what I talked to him about. I said, I wish you were able to whisper to my kid when he was a teenager. And he said, he wished he would have been able to. And he was trying to help as many kids as he could and families connect and just deal with the stress of being teens and the parents.
Yeah. Jason was a good guy, and I had when we met him a couple of years ago, and I was like, he is such a nice guy. He talked about his kids. He was just so excited about the podcast. He was just a good person to be around and to have a conversation. And he just wanted to support the community and support the kids and give back and do for them. And he was such a family man, and I'm sure he loved his kids, he loved his family, he loved the podcast family, and he was just a good guy. And I just want to send my condolences to his wife, his kids, and his family, and just
I know he
continue to pray for them.
He will be missed.
He will be missed, and I know that we will miss him from our podcast family, as his family and friends, and all the kids that he's mentored are going to miss him too. But we definitely will continue to support his family, because I think that was one of his wishes, is that people continue to live his mission out, because he definitely had a passion, and also just support his wife and his 3 daughters.
Yeah.
So ladies, I guess we will have to talk again next week, but this has been great, and I'm happy that we're able to do this each week.
Me too. Well, I'm Jeanette.
Yep. And I'm Yvette.
And I'm Tina, and we are the Jet Setting Divas.
Please go to all of our social media at Jet Setting Divas and follow us. We are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Keep up with all of our travel deals.
Tune in next Thursday when the Jet Setting Divas will tell you about another fun destination spot that you'll want to visit. For more on their excursions, log on to ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com.
At Hy-Vee, we take pride in being part of the communities we serve. In 2021, we donated more than 14 million meals, and this year, we're committed to doing even more. For over 90 years, we've been the place that people turn in time of need, and we take that very seriously. That's why we're loading our semis full of food this week and making deliveries across the Midwest to help families this Easter. To join our effort, simply donate when you're at the checkout. Together, we can make a big difference for those in need.
Y'all know how important helping the community is to me, and let's be honest, our communities need us right now. All of us. People are always asking me, Shaletta, how can I make a difference? Well, I have the answer. Xcel Energy is putting on its annual day of service, and you can take part. It's happening Thursday, September 8th through Sunday, September 11th. There will be nearly 80 nonprofit projects where you can volunteer to pack meals for folks in need, put together school supply kits, and more. Join thousands of your neighbors along with Xcel Energy employees. You can even get your kids involved. It's a meaningful opportunity for your entire family to make a difference. To learn more about Xcel Energy's Day of Service project, go to their website at www.xcelenergy.com/DOS info. Do your part to give back to the places where we all live and work.
All right, did you know I was the Mommy Slam Dunk Champion?
Really?
Yes, really, don't sound so surprised.
Let's see it.
Oh, you're ready. All right, here we go. Let's hear the crowd. So go to right, I go to left, fake a mom. Mama, go up, up, up.
She did it.
Again?
You can't avoid gravity, but United Healthcare can help you avoid financial surprises by helping you compare costs and doctor quality ratings. United Healthcare.
Uh-huh.